happy Halloween. Welcome to our Halloween Science Fun. And today we're going to do 4 different experiments. You should have picked up a box from the library and it should have kits for each of these experiments along with instructions. And we're going to get started in a minute, but first there's going to be one of the sheets you're going to get is your experiment safety rules, and some of the things to remember is never to drink or taste anything that we have on here. That's not good. And you don't want to eat and have your bottle of water around because you don't want anything from getting in here. If you have goggles, you can wear goggles. Nothing we have today should be really horrible if you don't have goggles, but it's always good to have safety goggles. Miss Suzette just wears her glasses. And if you're going to smell something, instead of sticking your nose down in there, you're going to go like this. You can smell how good the conditioner smells. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, our first experiment is going to be ghost foam. And to do the ghost foam, you should have a kit, and it should have vinegar, some hair conditioner, a dropper, and some baking soda. So we're going to start with our opening our baking soda. And you need to get a spoon, and you're going to pour your conditioner over into your baking soda. I'm going to get it all out and in there. And then you're going to stir it up. And this is going to help make the body of our ghost. My ghost is going to have a green tint because I have green conditioner. Some of you guys are going to have white, and it's just going to be a white ghost. Stir it really good. And you know, at some point, it's not going to stir so good with your spoon. So then you're going to have to start stirring it with your fingers. This is the point where Miss Suzette says it's probably good to have napkins or paper towels nearby as well. And once you stir it up, when you're stirring it with your hands, you're going to notice it is really cold. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to shape it into a ghost. Maybe. Put it down. Okay. Kind of look ghost shaped. And you want to put more on it, you can. Or you can do 2 little ghosts. That might be fun to do. Okay. Kind of just looks like a blob there. So Miss Suzette is going to, and this is in your kit too. I forgot about these. She's going to put a couple eyes on hers. Here we go. Does that look more like a ghost? Okay, now the thing is we don't really want ghosts in the library. And we need to get rid of our ghost. I mean, would you come to the library if it had ghosts? Well, some of you might. But some of you might stay away. So to get rid of this ghost, you're going to take your vinegar. And you're going to open your jar. and you're going to shoot at it. Ah! But not at Miss Suzette or yourself, because that's not good. Because now she's going to smell like vinegar the rest of the day. And you just get another, and you just keep going until you melt your ghost. Oh, look, his eyeballs are gone. And you just melt them down as far as you want to. Or if you have two, you melt them both. That's the end of this part. Hi, for our second experiment, we're going to do our witch's brew, our color changing witch's brew. And for it, you're going to, in your kit, you should have 4 cups, some starch, some iodine, and some peroxide. You'll also have a stir stick and some vitamin C tablets. Now you're going to take your vitamin C tablets and you're going to use a rolling pin, a hammer, mallet, whatever you want to use. You're going to crush these up till they're a powder. And once you do that, you're going to mix them with 1/4 cup of water. Miss Suzette's already done that. But you're going to use your stir stick to stir it. And you're going to have 1/4 cup, a teaspoon, and a teaspoon at home in order to do this experiment. Okay, it says once you stir up your vitamin C, you're going to put a teaspoon of that mixture into a cup, and you are going to add your iodine. In. When you do that, you're just going to swirl it and see how it's now the color of the iodine or the vitamin C stuff. And the next thing you're going to do is take another cup, and this one's going to be labeled liquid B. This one's your liquid A, so write liquid A on here. And this one will be your liquid B. And you're going to mix in that one 1/4 cup of water. Your peroxide. Liquid starch, and be careful with your liquid starch. It should make it nice and cloudy. And once again, you're going to be very, 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 very carefully. You're just going to swirl it until it looks mixed together. But you don't have to do it really fast, just nice and slow. Okay. Once you do that, you're going to take your liquid A and you're going to pour it into the liquid B. Then you're going to pour it back and forth until it's all mixed up. Okay. You're going to do that 2 or 3 times. And then you're just going to set it there and you're going to go la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. And you're going to wait. And it's going to feel like it's forever, but it's not really. And it should start changing colors. And the reason it's going to be changing colors is because there are 2 types of iodine in there. There's iodide, and there is iodine. And what happens is the iodide ions and the tincture of the iodine reacts with the hydrogen peroxide, producing the iodine element, which turns blue when it goes and gets mixed with starch. But the vitamin C tries to keep it from turning blue. So what it does is it waits until it eats through all that vitamin C, and once there's no vitamin C to keep it from turning dark, it turns dark. that's how we make our witch's brew. And like any witch's brew, don't drink it. Okay, on to the next one. For our next experiment, we're going to make slime. And you should all have in your bag some glitter glue, some contact lens solution, and some baking soda. So the first thing we're going to do is you need to get a bowl at home and something to stir with. It doesn't have to be this big of a spoon, but just something you can stir with. So you're going to put the whole bottle of glue in there. You can see it already looks kind of slimy. And if you don't have glitter glue at home and you want to make this later, you can use regular glue and put glitter in it, or you can use clear glue and put glitter in it, and that would look pretty. You can always put green food coloring in, or if you prefer, you can have purple food coloring or whatever color you want. You see, that was kind of thinking black slime would be cool for Halloween. Okay, once we get that in, then we're going to add a half a tablespoon of baking soda. And that should be on this little baggie here. And I'm going to put that in. Make sure you get as much out as you can. And we're going to mix that up. Nice and mixed up. Okay, and once you have that mixed up, you're going to add 1/4 tablespoon of contact lens solution. See how it's starting to get hard already. And once it starts getting a little harder, then of course we have to stop using the spoon and start using our hands and try to get it in nice and good. And it's going to be kind of sticky at first, but the more you work with it, hopefully the less sticky it'll get. Suzette looks like she had extra, didn't get all her glue out. That might be why it's not taking over. There's our slime. And you can play with it however you want at this point. That's this one. Okay, and for this one, we are going to do our ghost, our shooting ghost. And you can see I have a little ghost right here. And the first thing you have to do is you're going to add just a little bit of water. And it already has your cornstarch in it. Okay? And you're going to stir it up. It's going to make it nice and white. Okay. Once you stir that up, and I did this probably about 2/3 full. You can experiment later on with less or more water. And you should have a packet that has 2 Alka-Seltzers or the equivalent of Alka-Seltzer. And you're going to take that out and you're going to break it in half. And it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly broken in half, but you just want a piece to put in. I think we're going to do our bigger piece. And then we're going to walk over to some place where it's okay if something shoots straight up in the air. That's why we're outside, is because we don't want to do this in the house and hit our ceiling. Our parents might get upset with us. Okay, so what we're going to do is we got to quickly drop this in, put the lid on, and turn it upside down, okay? So, let's step back. And it exploded. Now, if you put the whole one in, it might explode a little more. If you put a half of one or less, it'll explode a little less. But that's how you do our shooting ghost. Okay, so we decided we had a little too much water and we poured some out, so it's maybe about half full now. And we're going to quickly put our Alka-Seltzer in and turn it upside down and wait.